This is hung over hand right. And this is the UFC Fight Night. Moreno versus Albazi preview show.
Hate all he is.
Chad, Seth, Dylan, Jonathon.
Hello.
And
the full pan.
This is
We're all here.
This is a fight night.
We're all here.
Oh, I love you.
This is a fight night.
Mackenzie Dern.
Anybody care to talk about
It's
this
a fight night.
Yeah, guys.
We heard you 3 times.
It's a fight night in an actual arena in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, at the shitty Oilers arena.
Shitty
It's cold up
Oilers.
there, huh?
Have you been there?
At the shitty
No,
Oilers
the
arena.
team sucks.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
okay.
biased.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They went to the finals last year, but they suck right now.
Interesting facts about that hockey rink, though. Huh?
What?
About because how cold it is up there? Am I getting that right?
I mean, it's the northernmost NHL city.
Yeah. But the way it's built and everything is all very
I don't know.
fighty. We're talking about fights. Let's go.
Okay. Poster?
It's a throwback. It's definitely a throwback to old school UFC, which I like.
I like
think
it
it's
a lot.
supposed to be cheesy. I think it's a 9 out of 10.
It gives me Scholastic Book Fair
Yeah.
posters vibes.
Wow.
Like I would go to the library and want to spend $25 on that
Yes.
and beg my mom for money.
It's just a throwback.
It looks like a poster you would get from a Scholastic book fair.
I like it a lot.
It looks
No,
like
I think it's dope. But the nostalgic vibe to it.
So Moreno's picture looks cool.
Yes.
And honestly,
Yes.
Rose's picture
Yeah.
goes kind of hard too.
Albazi's is
Yeah.
not bad either.
Mm.
Blanchfield is the only one that's
Blanchfield's
tough.
trying to work.
It kind of looks like a Street Fighter
Yes.
menu, like
Right.
pick a fighter.
Dude, it
and
looks
it's
like an old porno magazine that you fold it
you
up
pick
and
a
keep in your
fighter,
wallet.
and Moreno goes, and then you pick another fighter, and
Yeah.
Albazi goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
No, Rose, hers looks hard as fuck.
I think it's cool. 9 out of
He
10.
looks cool.
9 out of 10, I give it to him. And they did the cheesy ass, like almost barbed wire-y thing going on.
I'm not
right
mad
there.
at any of it. I'm going to give this a solid
it's not.
8.5 out of 10.
This may be my favorite that we've done since we've been talking
I
about
think
this.
so,
It's
too.
still me 9 out of 10. I've given.
I do like this.
I'm going
one.
8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8.
Dude,
There's-
the bar stool.
I'm gonna go
huh?
8.
There's room for improvement. I don't know what it is exactly.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
But as of now, I'm sticking with 8.5.
6-fight main card, and we got a low-key banger for you. Canceled bouts. Derrick Lewis versus Alexandr Romanov. They got booked against different people on this same card.
Yep.
That's very weird. I wonder why.
I don't
Also, what happened to Hyder Emil
I know.
and Nathaniel Wood?
It
like-
fizzled.
Why does it say fizzle?
You like Hyder Emil,
yes,
don't
Hyder's awesome.
you? Isn't Hyder like 34 and he's like 9-0?
He's like 34 or 5, and like you said, 9 to 11 and 0 maybe.
He can't afford canceled fights at this point.
No, that would have been a good
It
fight.
technically
it?
wasn't canceled, it just fizzled.
It's fizzled, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, Tapology? What do you mean by that?
It means it fizzled out, you know.
Duh.
I'm tired of you
Do you
guys.
know what a fizzle looks like?
So there's obviously this is in Canada, so they're going to stack it with Canadian fighters, but there's like some pretty good names like throughout this card.
They're all undercard fights too, for the most part.
What do you mean?
The Canadians.
Oh yeah,
Also, Charles Jourdain needs a dub, huh?
he does bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Shore, Yusuf Salal, that's a fun one. Jack Shore, like he was supposed to kind of be a big deal, and it hasn't really worked out for
Yeah.
him. But yeah, Jourdain's always fun. Victor Henry, he's Josh Barnett's like only UFC fighter.
He's probably on the shit.
Well, it could be.
Think so?
Being from Josh Barnett, dog. You guys been hot as
He got
what?
suspended before they even suspended people.
Yeah.
Well,
Eamon's
If you get popped pre-USADA, you're fucking up.
That one's going to be a good one. It's a test for Sahabi.
yeah, this is Faraz Zahabi's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big test because Munoz ain't no joke.
It wasn't his last fight was one of the Bashrats.
that's for us, his
right?
brother.
Was it Bashrat?
I thought it was. Yeah, that's Faraz's
His
brother.
old, it's his younger brother.
Why am I
Yeah.
only remembering Munoz versus...
Man. It's kind
yeah, it
of
was Bashrat.
it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy that it even has an L
I
on
was
his
the
record. to be honest.
Aori Keelang was
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, him beating Basharat was like a big deal, like, or at least a big upset.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Faraz trained GSP for Christ's
Garrett
sakes.
Armfield.
yeah, Garrett Armfield versus Seaher City. City's like he has one of the fights of the year.
City's-
Nobody for the Springfield guy?
Yeah, go
yeah,
Garrett.
yeah,
go
I know.
Garrett.
We're obviously rooting for Garrett here.
For those who don't know, we're from Springfield, Missouri. Garrett's
Yeah,
from
go
Springfield,
check
Missouri.
out our Hertz Donuts.
But Seaher
What's your
City,
closed down, huh?
I don't know.
No,
Who
there's one in
cares?
Springfield.
Your Mother's Brewery.
Oh,
Surrey City has like one of the fights of the year. We actually have a video where it was me, Seth, and Clem watching like 5 or 6 fights from this year.
I'm a big
That
City
was
guy.
one of the ones that was on there. Him and Ramon Tavares, who fought on the Contender Series before that.
That was a sick fucking
It was
fight.
crazy.
And for that reason alone, I'm worried for Garrett because City,
City's
can't,
awesome.
You can't get him out of there.
Yeah.
City's really good. Big fan.
He leaked probably, half his blood in that fight against Tavares and won.
Yeah.
I remember having a ton of fucking fun watching that fight.
Yeah, that was great.
And he's back fighting in Canada again. Ariane Lipsky, I love you. But she's fighting Jazza Duvicius.
Scary.
Jazza Vicious.
Yeah.
I got Jasmine for sure.
Jasmine's tough.
She's very tough.
She
She
doesn't
can
give a
take
fuck.
a
I think
hit.
Canada's going to take over this card. They've done it before.
Cody Gibson,
Let's go, Chad.
Dylan's favorite guy.
Yeah, Dylan just loves
Love
Cody Gibson,
bro.
He's just-
He won his last go round. You guys said he wouldn't, so eat shit.
And Helliger,
I didn't say that.
not bad.
Also, that was also good at Cody's record real quick. That was not very long ago.
I don't think
Didn't
it was
he
either.
lose to... Oh, he beat Kelleher, yeah.
In July.
Miles Johns.
Way to stay active, Cody.
You have no choice at this point, but
Yeah,
wait a
you
sec.
have to.
And yeah, there's one that, but other than that,
Oh, we're gonna that. I guess we haven't got to the main card there.
Yeah,
so.
shut up.
we'll get to the 6-fight main card. Low key banger. You guys ready for the low key banger?
Yeah. Let's bang it.
Oh,
Love
Romanov's
banging.
terrifying.
Low key
looking.
banger. The rare
That was
heavyweight
like Reese.
low
He
key banger.
wishes. You know what I'm saying?
Rare.
That is a steroided Reese from Switzerland.
Nobody
or
knows who
something.
you're talking
Either Romanov has the smallest face in the world, or like his head is just that big. It makes his face look small.
His eyes are very
You know what
close
I mean?
together.
Like
His
his,
facial-
all
his
of
facial
his facial
features
features are really tight
Like
together.
this.
Yeah, his creative player,
But I
he
think
kind of
it's-
just didn't.
I think it's because his head is just so big.
Yeah, I think he
Smaller-
just
smaller
skipped
target.
it.
You know
He
what I'm
didn't
saying?
really
Smaller
you know,
target. Good for him.
Alexandr
what.
Romanov versus Rodrigo Nascimento. Alexander King Kong Romanov, 17-3, coming off a loss to Gelton Almeida.
One of two
Chad's favorite guy.
Moldovan-born.
Oh, that guy.
fighters.
Yeah, I mean,
I have no idea. He might be the only one.
is Kudalaba? He's Moldova, right? I
Is he?
think so.
But Maryland, you know,
That's
but
one of
he-
those stupid fucking
Fights in
UFC
Maryland?
stats they
He-
put up.
Yeah.
One of 13 Illinois-born
Yeah,
fighters.
like, wow.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, so he's from Moldova, but he trains in Maryland, which is
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what
Very interesting.
gym Lion
Finksburg.
Club
What
comrade
a
is.
fucking town.
In Finksburg, I bet it's beautiful.
33
I wanna
years
go to
old,
Maryland.
6 feet 2 inches tall. Rodrigo, help me out, Chad.
Zay Kolnea?
Colmea.
Nascimento, 11-2, coming off a loss to Derrick Lewis. We were there in attendance for it.
Yes, we
I'm
were.
clapping everybody
I
up
was
tonight.
not there.
Hey,
I was
he
not
took
there.
off his shorts and threw them in the. Oh, he moved in the crowd.
Yeah.
He showed the whole crowd his Taira ass.
Derrick
He
Lewis
did.
did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
We were
But he
there.
happened to moon the crowd opposite from us, so we did not
Yeah.
see.
We
his
saw
ass.
side ass.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
side
Oh,
cheeks.
damn. You
Get
didn't
that
see the
side
hole
cheek,
or
though.
nothing?
Hey, them cheek they go far. They go far and wide.
Fighting out of Brazil, 31 years old, almost 32. 6 feet 2 inches tall. Alexandr Romanov is so fat now. It's unbelievable.
You think he's getting fatter?
Dude, when he came into the UFC,
Looks like Tyson Fury.
he kind of looked like that. And now,
I mean, there's some fat there.
no, well, yeah, but dude, now
But he's got some muscle definition.
if
There's
he wore
some-
a belt, it would be covered. Let's just say that.
he's gotten fatter because I'm serious.
Well, I'm
Maybe it's for
anxious.
a purpose.
Not the hockey player
Maybe
for the Islanders.
maybe it's for on purpose.
No.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It's just getting a little bit more.
There you go,
It's
that's
getting a little more
perfect.
pancake in
Yeah,
there.
like-
It's-
Okay.
Oh, it's a little overhang there.
He's
he,
just
grew a ton of hair too. Huh?
But he's
just-
got definition
no,
in his arms and
he's
all
just
that.
filling out at 33 years old.
I love how it's mostly hockey when you.
No, that's another guy.
Yeah.
The
I know
Islanders.
that's what I'm saying. When you Google his name, it's mostly hockey. I love
It's
it.
because hockey's better. But
Yeah.
so
Whoa.
Romanov,
Whoa.
he came into the UFC and he was like
Yes.
a upper body throw judo guy who was just throwing everybody around.
Right.
And then he got up to like the top 15 and nobody, like, he couldn't do that to people anymore.
Right.
And ever since then, he's just been up and down. Like, I think he lost so he beat Ivanov, but he had like a
Ivanov.
close, like, back and forth striking match with Ivanov.
Superior of.
The Jailton getting you out of there and less than a half a round.
Jhonata took him down on his first takedown attempt.
Right. I mean, Jhonata does that to people, but Derrick Lewis went 5 rounds with Jhonata.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what I mean?
You know, the loss to Taira, that one's tough.
Yeah.
He just, I feel like he doesn't, when he first got the UFC, he was like taking it way more seriously. And now it's just kind of like a paycheck for him because he just doesn't show up looking the same as he used to.
With that being said, I mean, he's 2 out of his last 3. Oh, wait, no,
these are grappling.
So 1 of his last 4.
Yeah. Nascimento, I mean, we saw him last time out. He took Derrick Lewis down a couple times.
Yes. He did.
And he clinched with Derrick Lewis a lot.
I think he's better than what he showed that fight.
Yeah. I mean, it was,
or maybe Derrick is still.
He was taking Derrick down, and then he got clipped and knocked out. I mean, he was probably winning the fight.
But Derrick does get back up.
Yes,
he's amazing at
it. And I actually think Derrick is probably better at getting up than Alexandr Romanov.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at.
Derrick's anti-wrestling and just get up is
right.
It's like he pushes a button and just stands up.
Yeah,
I think Nascimento will be able to implement the clinch, grappling, takedown way better than he did against Derrick. Even though he did take Derrick down, but like we said, Derrick gets back up.
Derrick is immune to having a boring fight outside of the Ngannou fight.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
He's immune to it.
Win or loss.
Yeah.
Nascimento, I think he's going to hang all over him, and
that Dawkins
he's not going to have the firepower coming back at him like he did last time.
Right.
So, and honestly, Nascimento, like, he's pretty fucking durable aside from the Derrick Lewis fight.
Worried as fuck for Derrick for that fight.
Yeah.
Remember when he just flying kneed that guy to death the fight before?
Rodrigo?
Yeah, Rodrigo.
I thought that was your
just
typical...
to know that that's in that man's capability and tool belt makes him just like so much fun.
I thought the Nascimento Derrick fight I thought it was... Yeah, Rodrigo.
De Lima.
Yeah.
I thought the Derrick Nascimento fight was your typical older, aging out vet against a guy that they're trying to maybe get a couple good wins out of.
Yeah, I mean, De Lima, he'd been around a long time.
No, he fought Derrick.
I think it was like, if he beats Derrick, then we can push him.
Right,
But again, I think Nascimento, I think I said this for that previous show too, I think he's actually like pretty good. He just got clipped by Derrick.
Getting stopped by Derrick Lewis is not,
abnormal.
Right. Yeah.
And it was
really
like
it tracks.
Hang your head low on.
It tracks.
Yeah, and
you got knocked out by Derrick?
It was like a weird exchange, like in tight. It was like a right hook, like they're real close to each other, both swinging.
I just don't see what Romanov can do to.
I agree.
Romanov does not have the firepower on the feet.
No.
Nascimento minus 135, Romanov plus 115. I'm taking Nascimento all day here. I
don't see why you wouldn't, but apparently people don't agree.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
503 Tapology votes, 71% Romanov.
I think that's a little bit of the how Nascimento did against Derrick Lewis.
Yeah, I mean
he got
minus
knocked
135
out,
Nascimento.
Okay.
135?
So Nascimento is the favorite.
He opened plus 250.
Woo!
Wow. I think that's the people that have actually, the votes are not matching up with the odds.
I got Nascimento 3-round decision, potential late fight sub.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
He's going to out-gas tank him,
but the votes here don't match up at all. It doesn't make any sense.
I like Nascimento a lot in this one.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's quick.
Maybe.
Could be.
You could sub him.
Yeah. Like, I'm talking like as early as early second.
I see Nascimento getting him down, wearing on him, kind of beating him up, advancing position, and then Romanov giving up a neck or something like that.
Yeah. Seth?
Romanov.
Taking Romanov?
Yep.
Wow.
That's insanity.
Decision.
All right. Taking the dog. Anything else there?
Nah, that one...
I feel pretty good about that one.
Yeah, that one, I think it has potential to be even more fun, but Nascimento, I think, is going to get it done.
31.
The picks are throwing me off.
Yeah,
that's wild, especially with how the odds are.
I think Nascimento, dude, as young as he is, if he strings a few together,
he's going to be up there.
He's going to be right up there.
It's also like
the Derrick fight hurts him for sure, but
But not as much as you would think, because
Right.
you know how many people have got knocked out by Derrick.
Yeah.
It's also like if the casuals are just going through Tapology and then voting on Tapology, you look at Romanov's page and you're like, it's not.
No, that's
It
what,
hasn't been that great lately.
right. That's where I'm at too. Like normally the Tapology guys are like, "What have you done for me recently?"
6-fight win streak or something.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Then you got a guy one of his last 4, and they're like,
Yeah, pick him.
Yeah,
All
it's so
"Next."
So Seth's gonna, if Romanov wins,
He just picked wrong on that
Seth's
one. For
going-
sure. Seth just picked
going hard.
I have my reasons.
All right, first fight of the main card according to Tapology. Could change by the time we get here, but the UFC loves one of these guys, so he's for sure going to be on the main card. Mike Malott versus Trevin Giles. Proper Mike Malott. I'm assuming that goes first.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
also,
sounds right.
sick name.
I like it.
Proper Mike.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
It's not when it's tied to whiskey though.
Right.
Proper 12 Mike
weird.
Malott.
His last loss, though, dude, that was just
10-2-1 coming off a loss to Neil Magny
a fight
eight-ish
that
months ago.
what he was winning, and then just
Gassed
Yeah.
all to shit.
From Canada, but he trains at Alpha Male in Sacramento, 32 years old, 6 feet 1 inch tall. Trevin the Problem Giles, 16-6, coming off of 2 losses in a row to Carlos Prochas and Gabriel Bonfim, who are
they're not
prospects that
Yeah.
we're supposed to win.
That
Yeah.
bummed me out.
Fighting out of Houston, Texas, 32 years old, 6 feet tall. He's a cop in Houston. He literally is a cop.
That's a tough city to be a cop in too.
Shout out to
Goddamn.
Pow Wow, baby.
good.
love that
Imagine
he's
you're the
Slim
guy that
Thug, a
wants to like
motherfucker.
resist Trevin Giles,
Yeah.
and you try to fight a cop.
Oh, you
Turns
picked
into him.
the wrong cop.
Trevin Giles, he's 7-6 in the UFC, but the guys he's lost to
Dude.
are Prochas, Bonfim, Michael Morales, Dricus Duplessis,
I think people are sleeping on him.
Zach
Zach
Cummings.
I think people are sleeping
Yes,
on
he's
Shout
got.
out
He's
Zach.
actually got like legit skills everywhere.
Yeah.
him. Right.
especially like boxing. He's
Yeah.
got good hands,
Zach got him in a guillotine in the 3rd round. Huh? That's cool.
and you can't. I mean, you can't knock Zach out. So like,
Mm-mm.
it's
No.
not a question.
No, dude,
He's already lost to Mike in grappling.
Yeah, he lost a decision grappling match.
I wish I would have went back and watched that.
Yeah,
Just out of curiosity, just to see.
I didn't
Because
watch it either.
that would be very telling. I know you're not getting punched in the face, but I know it says decision, but it could have been a one-sided just.
Just manhandle
Right.
ragdoll.
Here's the problem though, Malott. He's a guy that to me seems like if he does a lot of things, he's going to pay for it in the gas tank area. When he always fights at a very slow pace, and Magny just kind of ate what he had, and then late in the fight put it on him and submitted him.
Fucking solid ass brick
Yeah.
wall of tiredness.
And
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
and it's weird because he's not a volume guy to begin with.
Right.
So
Because we watched that, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
Magny's going to lose another decision. And I was like, wait.
Yeah,
He,
all of a sudden,
he might actually win
yeah,
this.
then all of a sudden
remember
Mike
that.
was just like,
I thought
dead.
Magny was losing.
I think we could see Mike like feel pretty embarrassed about that one and come out looking really good this next
Yeah.
time, potentially.
How much can you make your cardio better,
I
though?
don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean-
feel like that's part a thing that you either have or you don't have. I mean, obviously you can get better cardio.
It's like a chin, kind of.
but- yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. That's yeah.
Like I think Mike's got a lot of skills, but I just don't think, at least from what we've seen so far, that he's got the gas tank to be able to do a lot of those things.
What are the
How long-
what are the odds?
Well, before I go to that, I just want to say Trevin Giles, like against Carlos Prochas, who kicked the shit out of the Leech last time out.
Oh, yeah.
Trevin Giles was beating Prochas like pretty handily,
Right.
like on the feet, and then got knocked out
Against
So,
the Muay Thai guy.
yeah, odds.
Plus
Mike
2.
Malott minus 259.
Man,
Mm.
I like Trevin as a dog,
Yeah.
baby. I do.
That's not a bad bet.
Plus 219. Trevin Giles
so
Plus
he got
35. See, people hammered on him a little bit.
he got bet down a little bit.
opened at 285.
I like Trevin
What-
as
how,
a dog.
how long ago was the Malott Magny fight?
January of this year.
Plenty of
Like
plenty
you
of time
said,
to heal up.
he's got all the tools, but I just I don't know, man. That Magny fight is very glaring.
He's literally older than Trevin Giles.
That's crazy to think about.
That picture of Mike Malott, he looks like a
I don't like that picture.
He looks
actor portraying Mike
looks
Malott
like
in a Netflix
that's his
series.
headshot.
Yeah.
No, that's Edward from Twilight.
Robert Pattinson?
No.
I don't
That's
know
him.
about that. I just think that looks like one of those
I'm a big team
cheap
Edward guy.
ass Netflix originals about a UFC fighter.
He
That's what that
plays
looks
the
like.
biopic about fucking Edward, Robert Pattinson.
That's not Batman.
Yeah.
Tapology
Oh!
votes 452
What?
votes,
Yeah,
91% Malott.
No, I got Malott in this for sure.
I'm going to take Malott only because I think he's going to get better. And Trevin Giles, he finds a way to lose sometimes.
Yeah.
I got Malott TKO round 2.
I'll be on the island. Chad, who you got?
This one's tough. This one's I wouldn't be afraid to throw some money on Giles.
This is
I didn't expect it to be like
this
that.
is way closer than the odds or votes would lead it to be.
Yeah.
I think, although I wouldn't like, I don't think it's a bad bet to throw money on Giles, but I think I'm gonna go with Malott decision.
I'm gonna go the opposite. Trevin decision.
Okay. I could see it. I mean,
Honestly, if
Hey, Malott.
if Giles wins, he's going to finish Malott.
If Mike didn't gas as hard as he did against Neil, then I'm going proper all day.
see, and that's my thing. It's like a guy who kind of constantly drops the ball versus a guy who dropped the ball once.
Yeah,
That's why.
he dropped it so hard.
I
man.
know,
like,
but
dude, he
that
was
almost-
on his way to.
But you're the big
winning.
Magny
Yeah.
truther.
Yeah.
He was on his way to winning that fight without a doubt.
But the thing is like that kind of makes like the argument better. Like if he dropped it that hard, that's just like that much more unusual, which doesn't mean it's going to be a common occurrence. It's going to be a one-time
I don't
complete
know, man.
weird
Well-
thing. You know?
But again,
maybe it was just a weird.
I think Trevin Giles has the skills to
He
do
does.
it for sure.
He fucking does.
He's got great boxing, but
Like you just went through his record, and his losses are like to nobody but good.
yeah, he lost to Drickus.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, you ever heard of that guy?
Yeah, train for him.
All right, so Dylan's the only one going Giles, or did you go Giles?
I went
He
Malott
went Malott,
decision,
yeah.
but I did say I don't think it's a bad bet throwing some money on Giles.
I'm gonna go Malott decision via probably not a ton of volume and take Giles down and hold him down type of thing.
We'll see.
I think it's going to be a more exciting fight than that.
I hope Giles. I mean, he's gonna throw on the feet for sure.
Oh, definitely.
He's gonna make Malott fight. Anything else there?
Nope.
Chang's giving a blowjob.
All right, next up, this is gonna be an interesting.
Let's keep the
Interesting
clapping going,
breakdown
baby.
here.
Come on. Let's go.
Derrick Lewis versus Jhonata Diniz.
the sound?
Keep popping tops, keep dropping down in Houston.
Derrick Lewis, the Black
Live
Beast, first
Clap it!
28-12, coming off a win over Rodrigo Nascimento. We just talked about it. Fighting out of Houston, 39 years old, almost 40, 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Look at the KOs.
Jhonata Diniz, 8-0.
Ooh.
Fighting out of Brazil, 33 years old, 6 feet 4 inches tall. Jhonata Diniz is 22 and I believe 7 in kickboxing.
Very good kickboxer.
What did we do?
Derek
Who did
Lewis
you
has
just
fought
beat?
20 more times than
Huh?
him.
Who did we watch him beat just recently?
Diniz?
Was it Diniz?
No, are you talking about Diniz?
Oh yeah, Diniz. Yeah,
Carl
sorry.
Williams, probably.
Carl Williams. That's
He,
what. It was.
I mean, he knocked out Austin Lane
Yeah,
as well.
that's the one I remember too. Yeah,
fuck.
he knocked him out.
He knocked out Austin Lane. Oh, Jesus.
See,
in April.
The thing about Diniz, like I remember his Contender Series fight.
This is his third fight of this year.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but on Contender Series,
Cowboy
they
goes,
were
"Hold my
hyping him up like he fought he fought Rico Verhoeven in
Hold my
kickboxing,
diesels.
Oh, man.
Daniel Guita in Glory,
Yeah.
like good guys.
Which Verhoeven?
And then they were
Rico?
Rico Verhoeven.
Okay.
And they were talking about this coming into the Contender Series, and then he fought in the Contender Series and was just like slugging it out with some guy,
Here's the
like
thing.
not technical at all. But in the UFC since then,
Okay.
he's like gotten more patient and more
We'll
more
see.
technical
We'll see about
in
that.
the UFC.
We will.
He's not completely defensively sound all the time? He'll get in the pocket and
All
bang
right.
it out a little bit.
Get in the pocket of the beast, baby. I fucking dare you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm picking him, but
here's the thing.
he has gotten better in the UFC.
You
Francis.
don't want to bet against Derrick Lewis without there being a threat of a takedown. You just don't.
Even then, you'd have to take the man down multiple times.
Who
the whole fight?
other than Cyril Gahn, who has Derrick lost to that he hasn't gotten wrestled by?
Tai Tuivasa.
That okay, I'll give you that one too. The elbow and the it was elbow, correct?
Ty's
Yes.
terrible though.
Those two guys.
Terrible tie.
Tuivasa is the only striker.
He was losing to Volkov.
Cyril
the whole
Gahn
time
striker too, but
until the last 10 seconds or whatever. But
that tie fight was weird.
We never talk about that fight on this podcast.
I'm just saying, your fancy kickboxing shit is not going to matter with Derrick Lewis, dude.
Maybe.
I don't think it is.
I mean, this guy he fought at a little different level than your UFC guys.
I think Derrick has his next two.
And Derrick's not going
Post.
to. Go ahead,
So you're
sorry.
saying the higher level kickboxers he's fought are better than the guys he's beaten in the UFC?
Yeah, like Derrick's not going to put the game plan on Diniz that is like the clear wrestling weakness. You know what I mean?
Derrick is the X factor for me when it comes to like fancy, super technical striking. He will just find a fucking way to land that one right hand.
Yeah.
For me. So, what were you going to say, Seth?
I forgot. But I think that John is probably going for Diniz because his entire name is in his first name. Scrambled letters.
And John always picks against Derrick Lewis.
No.
I don't see like I think this fucking dude is gonna feel power like he's never felt it before, and he's gonna be like, oh boy.
Probably.
And he won't have the out of shooting a takedown. He's just not going to.
No.
Because Derrick, like we were saying earlier, underrated takedown D, and his get up game is very good.
Yeah.
And this guy's not going to
No,
do that
that's
at all.
not even a factor.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
I think the way that Diniz wins is, first of all, he chops that low kick hard on these guys. That could be a problem.
Yeah, but anytime
it could work, and
if
it
they-
also could be a problem.
But Derrick Lewis is so good about when somebody's doing something that is hurting him or annoying him, he changes the structure of the fight.
It's not even with Derrick. I think it's not even that it like hurts or it's like uncomfortable. It's just that it's annoying. Like you said.
That's what I'm saying. Once you actually,
It's just
like,
annoying
the
to
guy
him.
is just like such a narco artist, and he's just so like dead behind the eyes in a sense when he's in combat that like it's just like if you do something that's like gonna piss him off, then you're probably fucked.
Here,
Like
go
you're
to
probably fucked.
Derrick's record.
See, sometimes Derrick just decides he doesn't want to fight anymore.
I know. That's the weird thing about him.
He's really good at keeping the fight exactly where he wants it.
Here's
Oh,
the-
there's
here's the thing.
Pavlovich fight. There's another fight.
The
Yeah.
Sergey fight was weird. The Delima fight was awesome. He came out and did Derrick shit, kinda, except for the flying knee was a little not characteristic.
Out the gate, yeah.
The Jailton fight, he did come to fight. He just could not get him fucking off.
And
of his-
apparently he was like on. I rewatched that one today, and they said he was like on antibiotics, and
Derrick was.
yeah, he had like an ear infection and like shoulder something.
He's one
and-
of those guys that I would believe all of those things because I don't think he's like a guy to bitch about shit like that.
No,
And then Nascimento, like his last 3 fights, he just came to fucking fight. We haven't gotten the weird Derrick, like the Thai Derrick
Yeah.
or the Cyril Gahn Derrick. You know what I mean?
I just think Diniz, he's just a different. Like he's seen a different level of striking than those guys you're talking about.
None of those guys have seen.
I'm with you, John. I think he
I mean,
has.
glory kickboxing. I mean, like we see Pereira, what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying I'm picking Diniz, but I think you guys are just automatically. You see Derrick Lewis. and
No,
you're like,
your
yeah,
argument would be the Cyril Gahn fight because Cyril has seen the same kind of shit you're talking about.
Yeah.
That would be a good argument for you.
The problem with Diniz is he will get in the pocket and bang.
And
a little
that's,
bit.
that's what I'm saying. And it just takes one half-ass exchange for Derrick to clip you, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You don't have. There's no room to fuck up. Zero.
And Diniz is the favorite?
This is crazy.
Or Derrick? Yeah, Diniz is the
Diniz
favorite.
minus 159 plus 139 Derrick.
Good. Bet on the motherfucking dog,
Take
baby.
the dog, baby.
We're barking.
That actually really surprises me. He
Yeah.
opened plus 150. Diniz did.
And then they bet on him.
Minus 159.
They're on John and I's train right
That's
now.
crazy.
Derrick ain't done yet, and he's not going to lose to this guy.
And that's the thing, dude. At 39, almost 40, against Nascimento, you'd have never guessed his age to be almost 40.
Derrick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't really, like, lost a step.
Even if so, a guy, his record and his age, like, that's still not crazy old for a heavyweight. I expected Derrick to be around for as long as he is. I think he'll still be around for another 3 to 5 years.
It's never been physical with him. It's always been up here.
Right.
And that's a steel trap up there. There ain't a lot going on. You know, something but bliss up there, probably.
I mean,
some pussy.
He'll find a way out when he doesn't feel like fighting.
I agree. He does.
But, well, Tapology votes.
Except for the Gelatin fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He has came back.
But he wasn't getting, like, beat up.
What about the Volkov fight? He was losing that fucking
very
fight.
Good point, too.
How many times we talk about a fight from 7 years ago?
It's a long time
It's
ago.
the same
but
fighter,
we're
bro.
talking
We
about
have
the
to.
same, we're talking about the same guy.
But what about the fights after that where he did find a way out?
I hear what you're saying.
All I'm saying is we know what's in the man. He's like a Cerrone in that fact. It's who's going to show up.
He's very cowboy.
Is it going to be Derrick, or is it going to be the Beast?
Right.
Is it going to be Donald, or is it going to be Cowboy?
That's the point I'm trying to make.
But as of recent, we have seen the
Beast.
Beast.
That's why I'm taking him.
Tapology votes 553 votes, 59% Derrick Lewis, 97.7%
Wow.
KO TKO.
Let's go, Tapology.
Yep.
You're on with this one.
I'm going to go Diniz.
Are you?
Yeah.
Via?
Diniz TKO late second.
Oh my God, bet me. Please bet me.
Bet him.
I'll bet you.
All right.
$100.
What do you want? I don't care. Name a dollar. Name a dollar amount.
No less than 25.
I'll say yes to any of them.
We can do $20.
Yeah! Black Beast for 20. Let's go. John?
I'm not necessarily like crazy confident in it, but I'm also on the other half of that. I don't necessarily trust the Beast.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan of the Beast. I just don't trust him.
I know Diniz is tough.
I know Diniz is good. And I know the fucker.
He got TKO'd twice in kickboxing. One was a corner stoppage, and one was like an actual TKO.
That's kickboxing, baby.
I'm just saying, he's never been finished in MMA. He's been only finished twice in his 30 whatever.
With them 4-ounce gloves, dog.
With that being said, I'm going to take
that Houston Fury.
Derrick Lewis.
Hey, bye.
Second round knockout.
I kind of want to take the decision, I think, actually.
I'm not mad at that either.
I'm not mad at that, but
trunks keep popping, tops keep
I'm gonna go knockout because Diniz
that's the only thing that scares me, but I'm a gambler, I'll gamble a little bit.
All right, so 3 Derricks and 1 Diniz.
One Diniz. I'm not going to be shocked if Diniz
are we all
loses.
going knockout?
I am.
Yeah, TKO for me.
You're not an American. So
right, let's move on.
I like the Beast.
Next up, we got a couple of. I mean, this order cannot be right because
there's no shot.
These guys do nothing but lose in the UFC, and those two guys do nothing but win. But all right, Caio Machado versus Brendson Ribeiro. Caio Bigfoot Machado 8-3-1, coming off 2 losses in a row in the UFC, but he's going down to 205 from heavyweight.
We'll see.
From Brazil, fighting out of Vancouver, British Columbia.
That's odd.
30 years old, 6 feet 4 inches tall. Brendson, the Gorilla, Ribeiro, 15-7, coming off 2 losses in a row.
You didn't need Chad's help on that one?
Oh, look, who did he lose to right there?
Ming Yang Zhang. Fighting out of Brazil, 28 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall. Machado, his last weigh-in, he weighed 251 pounds.
God,
and he's going to 205 now.
That is 45 pounds.
And he lost to Don'Tale Mays.
And he's 0-2?
That's tough.
He's 0-2?
Yeah. He lost, or he got signed. This Kevin Flarsky was one of the worst fights I've ever seen. But Dana basically said, hey, that other guy was such a piece of shit, didn't want to fight, that we're going to sign you.
Zafartsky is a piece of shit.
He didn't do anything. Zafartsky didn't do anything. He did not do a thing.
But then you drop 2 in a row, and then Don'Tale Mays is the guy that makes you drop to 205?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Here's the thing. Machado is basically a guy that, to me, I mean, this is just my opinion, but he's kind of a guy that's like, I would rather have a fun fight and lose than win.
I respect that.
He looks like Andy Ruiz lost all the weight.
Yeah. Well, he's about to lose all the weight.
Oh.
Ribeiro, I mean, Chad, you know Ming Yang Zhang. You're a big fan of his.
Yeah, he got fucked on by him. The guy you're like, who?
Didn't he?
Hey, look at the biggest piece of shit in the whole fucking MMA community. Give me.
I thought you were going to say world. No, I would agree.
Fuck him.
So here's the thing about Ribeiro is he lost to Ming Yang Zhang and he lost to Magomed Gajiasulov.
What a name.
Who are
How long
both
did you practice that one in the mirror? Gajiasulov.
I feel like that
hundreds
was
of times. But both of those guys are like actual prospects that the UFC thinks is good.
right.
Yeah.
Machado is just like kind of a banger who can't stop a takedown, who's cutting a million pounds. Ribeiro,
It's a lot of pounds.
in my opinion, Ribeiro actually has some skills. Like he hits hard and he's got good hands and his arms are fucking the size of this room. And he can touch these guys from a long ways away. And Machado's getting ready to come down from heavyweight against
from heavy.
slower guys
Right.
to faster guys.
Right.
So I don't know. That's all my opinion. Go ahead.
I think I like Ribeiro in this one for a lot of the reasons you just said. What's the? Can we go to the reach on these boys?
81 inches for Ribeiro.
God, still
big.
78 for Machado.
But, I mean, a
And
heavyweight
still,
versus
John
205.
Jones has
Yeah,
3.5
yeah.
inches on that man.
Yeah.
I don't know if like why the jump down.
It's got to be strictly I have lost 2 in a row.
But he hasn't gotten knocked out.
No.
You know what I mean? Like if you thought the power was an issue, then maybe go down. But
And the really questionable thing is that like the Mick Parkin fight, he lost early and he started like pouring it on late and Parkin was the one getting tired.
Mhm.
So now it's like you want to cut all this weight when you're like kind of a gas tank guy at heavyweight and you want to cut all this weight
right.
and probably ruin that.
I don't know. I'm leaning Ribeiro.
I think it's like a desperation
What are the odds
weight
on this?
class drop right here.
It's weird. I don't know if it should be full,
Minus 163
Machado!
No, that's not happening.
Votes?
I mean,
Votes
plus
are insane
143
with Barriault.
Ribeiro. Machado, I mean, he's durable and he's got a good gas tank and he brings it. I mean, he likes to fight. Like he enjoys it.
Okay, and now we got a weird ass fucking vote.
474 votes, 77% Ribeiro, the dog.
By KO.
88% KO. See the KO TKO.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. But Ribeiro dropped Ming Yang Zhang. He dropped him.
The mountain
Tiger.
mountain goat.
Yeah. Mountain goat.
The mountain goat.
Dylan loves goats.
I'm
going-
taking Ribeiro.
I'm going Ribeiro decision as
Ribeiro.
well.
I'm taking Ribeiro KO.
Decision?
Ribeiro
I'm going
KO
to take him
second
knockout
round.
because of the weight cut.
But Machado hasn't got. He
let's
was
see.
knocked out at heavy, and Dontel Mays is a big fucking swinging motherfucker.
Yeah, Machado's
Mother
never been finished at all.
I don't
He's
know.
lost
That
3
weight
decisions.
cut is a lot.
I know, that's what I'm not.
Well,
That's the only reason I'd be saying
he's obviously going to diet down and lose a lot of the fat.
Something about cutting too much weight, though. It kind of fucks with your cardio somehow, it seems.
I bet he's gotten his weight down to a solid walking around weight, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have done a test cut before to see if he can even get down to these boys.
His last fight was in April, at the end of April.
Okay, that's
So,
not a lot of time for all.
301.
Well, but
It was the fight night before, after 301. Or 300, I mean, right?
Probably.
So what's April to now? How many months is that? Quick math, somebody.
10? No, 9?
Like 7
7?
or 6,
Okay.
6 months.
So a few
A little
months,
less than 6
a
months.
few months to get your weight down. You could have a test cut.
He's
there.
also he's not a guy that like this guy doesn't have body fat to get rid of. Like,
Right,
He's not that
right,
guy.
right.
He could lose that real
Yeah.
fast.
but still though, it takes time.
Yeah. I just think
I'm not gonna throw the weigh in or the weight cut into.
I think if you like your typical UFC fan that like your hardcore fan, they probably think Ribeiro sucks because he's lost via finish twice in a row. Actually, not.
No,
one was finished, one was decision. But I think Ribeiro's better than that would suggest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Machado with the question marks.
I agree.
With the weight cut and shit, I'm taking Ribeiro.
Agreed.
So Ribeiro.
Yes.
All Ribeiros?
Yeah.
Really? We're all taking the dog.
But if someone's going to quit in this fight, it's going to be Ribeiro.
Yeah.
That's which is arguably the biggest key component for a win, huh?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Next.
Next up.
Next.
Sumaderji. Sorry.
That's not next.
I know.
All right.
I like him.
I'm happy.
Another, like, who can lose better fight. But we got a Canadian over here.
I like the power bar.
Marc-Andre Barriault versus Dustin Stoltzfus
from
Pennsylvania, not Germany. Marc-Andre power bar Barriault.
I like power bar.
16-8, coming off 2 losses in a row. Joe Pyfer,
Killed him.
Chris Curtis.
Split.
Never heard of him. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Originally from Canada. 34 years old, 6 feet 1 inch tall. Dustin Stoltzfus, 15-6, coming off a loss to Bruno the Hulk Ferreira. He's fighting this coming weekend. Fighting out of Pennsylvania, 32 years old, 6 feet tall. Stoltzfus was beating Bruno Ferreira.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Like, pretty handily. Had, like, threatening subs, touching him up on the feet, and then he got hit with 2 spinning back fists in a row.
I feel like that's your typical Bruno Ferreira fight, though.
Just finds a fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Power bar, on the other hand, I mean, he kind of reminds me of Bruno Ferreira. Like, he's just going to eat everything you're throwing.
He's just like, I don't want to, no disrespect at all, because I love the power bar, but he's just like kind of stale in there. You know? Like, he just kind of go with the flow, like not a lot of pop.
No pop.
Like just kind of,
no.
I don't know. Like, he lets the fight dictate what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of eats whatever you throw at him as
right.
much as he can or at least till he can't.
I mean, you just look at his record. I mean, he's lost to guys that everyone knows, and he's beaten
10
guys.
knockout wins. That's crazy to me.
I mean, he lost to Pyfer and Chris Curtis, who are like
Good
clearly better than him, and then he beats Eric Anders and Julian Marquez.
I'll fight Pyfer on site.
Jesus.
Not a guy I don't think I'd call him out.
I
I'm
got
going to
you
be
guys
as a
with
guy
me,
who
though,
dives
huh?
in to save your head.
I got you guys with me, huh? Right?
Well,
right,
yeah,
guys?
us four, we got it, I think.
Maybe.
I'll carry your casket.
Yeah, I mean, you just like his UFC run is like
It's
you know where he's at, like you know who he can beat and who he can't.
It's
beat.
very Bearjew-esque kind of.
Yeah,
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's
like whenever they match him up against those kind of guys, you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
he's not that
this
guy.
is where we're at.
he beats the Jordan Wrights and the Abu Azatars.
16-second knockout loss to my boy Cheaty, though, huh?
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, he loses. I mean, Cheaty's not.
But again,
great,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Cheaty's not that kind of guy either.
Like losing to Fluffy Hernandez, Chris Curtis, and Joe Pyfer makes sense.
But then you beat Marquez and fucking Eric Anders too.
And so I guess he's not going to lose to Dustin Stoltzfus. Who Stoltzfus, he's going to, like, he's pretty slick on the mat. Like, he's very active off his back, throwing up subs and stuff.
But he's
And
2-5 in the UFC.
The resume's not there for me as well.
yeah,
Wow.
but he loses to good guys too.
Right.
I mean,
he beat fucking Joe Pyfer in Contender Series.
He lost to Kyle Dawkins.
The only problem with losing to
Arm
good
injury.
guys all the
Yeah.
time, it doesn't make you better when you just continue to lose. It's just like I think you got the shitty, start out.
Yeah, that Joe Pyfer fight, Joe was getting slammed.
broke his arm.
That's what it was. That was
and then he
early
lost
ass
to Kyle
Contender Series.
Dawkins next.
yeah.
And then lost to Mearshart too.
Yeah.
My thing is like Stoltzfus. I think he's okay, but he's also
Mearshart looks impressive though. Losing?
No,
Like,
I'm
he was
saying
saying
that's
it like-
That's a bad
okay,
loss.
okay. I was gonna say.
No.
Stoltzfus. He's gonna stand there in front of power bar. Like the way to beat power bar is to be the more like elusive footwork,
Yeah, crafty
counter
guy.
puncher.
Yeah.
And Stoltzfus, he's gonna stand there and play the game with him. I think. You want to pick Stoltzfus, don't you?
No, I want to pick Power Bar.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Odds?
Minus 209 for Power
Wow,
Bar.
that much?
Yeah, that's big.
I thought it'd be closer.
Open bigger.
Okay. See, I like the opening odds better.
Yeah, I think Stoltzfus is better than that. I think, but stylistically, like he's going to be there for Power Bar to hit, and
Power Bar's been in there for longer and with the better guys too.
Yeah, more experience and more wins.
Holy hell!
528 votes, 84% Barriault, 53% decision.
Yeah,
Barriault is by far the more durable guy. I think that's really what this comes down to.
It's going to be Power Bar by decision.
Yeah, I'm there too.
That's what I've got.
Power Bar can take a ass whooping and just keep coming.
He'll take whatever he can until literally he can't.
Yeah.
His brain doesn't give out. His body does.
But his body performs hard in the first round or two.
It does. So we're all going Power Bar decision.
And he's got a good
looking
body.
I love good looking bodies.
I'd lick it.
Particularly girls, but
no.
Speaking of girls, kinda. Rose Namajunas versus Erin Blanchfield. Co-main event.
Yikes.
Thug Rose Namajunas, 13-6, coming off 2 wins in a row. Looked pretty good against Tracy Cortez.
Looked great against Tracy.
Beat the lashes off.
The lash.
The lash off.
Remember when I said that and you guys were like, no.
After we all talked about it?
No, see, Dylan was on no way those are fake.
Well, I mean, going into the cage to fight, you got fake lashes on.
I know, but go back and listen.
I know, 100%. No, I know, but it's crazy. Anyways, get on with it.
Bitches getting fake teeth and fake tits before they fight again in the mid-career, which happens all the time. And Connor with the fake teeth.
Yeah, fake ass
teeth. That's what all these motherfuckers
rotted him out with cocaine. Fighting out of Colorado, 32 years old, 5 feet 5 inches tall. Erin, cold-blooded Blanchfield, 12-2.
Kind of a sick name.
Yeah, coming off a loss to Manafiro.
Yep, that's a reality check right there is what I like to call it.
Love it.
I definitely totally did not pick Blanchfield in that one.
Nope.
Fighting out of New York. I think she's actually from New Jersey. But
still only 25.
25 years old.
Shit.
5 feet 4 inches tall. She trains at a gym that has the name Muay Thai in it. Can you believe that?
No, I would have never guessed.
She can't strike.
Yeah.
I think she's going to get the vet lesson twice in a row.
Rose.
Yeah, I think Rose is going to piece her the
Rose is not. I think the Firo loss that Rose had, and people were like, oh, she went up a weight class. And she lost. She's done. She fucked her finger up first round.
I think,
and still did okay in the Firo fight.
You think people wrote her off after that?
I mean, I feel like
I gave her the pass going up a weight class.
I just don't think people think of Rose as highly as they did.
Right.
With her like skills, and she's kind of a head case and stuff.
Well, no,
she's fucking good still.
She's fucking great.
Oh yeah, she's still good.
No, her last 2 fights, she looked phenomenal, and I think her takedown D is good enough to not just stay there the whole fight.
She took Tracy down multiple times.
Right. Mm-hmm. Rose is good her striking is obviously her strong suit, but she's good everywhere. And I don't know what Blanchfield's going to have for her to.
If Blanchfield gets her down,
it's
a problem.
Yes.
For Rose.
You think so?
Dude, Blanchfield's like pretty next level on
she
the
can
mat.
get up though.
She probably can. I think she'll
I think she
can defend them. Erin Blanchfield is like the least athletic chick in the UFC.
Well, this is perfect. That's perfect to segue into my whole point on what I think this fight is. These are 2 girls who are a prime example of not having the physical attributes, but they've got the will to win, like very well. But yet Rose has made that much more clear that she's been more successful in that this far. So that's why I'm going to take Rose by decision. But, man, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if Blanchfield squeaks out a decision against Rose. For sure.
I don't see Blanchfield losing to Manon and beating Rose.
Yeah, if you want to go the MMA math on that.
I don't think Blanchfield's going to have much to say for Rose.
Although Manon is like a kind of a specimen for the chicks.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, you're talking about like the physical tools. I think Rose has she's not going to have like the strength, physicality that Manon does, but she has the footwork and
her footwork is crazy. She's going to have her little push kick, side kick shit to keep her at bay.
She feints. She's got like really flows.
She's an intelligent fighter.
Yes. The main thing I can say about this is the one that I feel has the weakest links in the mental game, which this is going to be a mental battle to decision for sure. I think that Rose has more holes in her mental game than Blanchfield does. And if Blanchfield can expose them, she's going to take that.
I think Rose, if anything, Rose is feeling herself right now. Like
probably
off the Tracy fight.
Yeah, but especially the way she won.
Blanchfield's style is just.
But Rose has felt herself and had the belt before, and then just like had shit ass fucking dog shit fights after that. She is just like Donald and whoever else we compare.
No,
her to
I don't think it's that.
Is it going to be Rose? Is it going to be Rose? Yeah, dude, she got shook. She got shook by so many things during pre-fight,
who
like
were
the
her
week
losses
of.
Again? Mannon and who?
The Carla
one was very weird. I'll give you that.
She was kicking Andrade's ass and got slammed on her head.
And then she beat Andrade in a rematch and then beat freaking Zhang twice in a row.
I think that the mental...
Zhang's overrated.
No,
Zhang's overrated.
I think Zhang's crazy good.
Zhang's overrated. Jhonata won that fight. Zhang's overrated.
And then beat the dog shit out of Amanda Ribas. Like bad. Yeah. Very disrespectfully.
Jhonata won the fight.
And then like Tracy showed up and she might as well not have because that fight was not even close.
No,
she gave
I think Rose she's going to continue the win streak.
I think like you were talking about mentality and shit. Like I do agree that Erin like if it's like okay, you and Rose have to like race to the top of this mountain, I would probably pick Erin because she's just going to have the mental fortitude to do it. But
she's
I think
younger,
the skill
she's more
gap,
hungry. Rose has been there, tasted that.
I think the skill gap's too big right now.
I think it is too, man. And dude, Blanchfield's still 25 years old. Like she is young.
That's how Rose was though when she was finally catching on and then taking over. She was around that age.
I think Rose is gonna be slipping and ripping all day defending them takedowns.
Man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Minus
a lot of people are
Blanchfield.
expecting Rose to lose. Then
that's
aren't
crazy,
they?
bro.
I don't think her mental's that strong, man. I just think
Come on, pussy.
I'll give you $5.
Erin Blanchfield is the least athletic fucker ever.
Did you lock in me and yours earlier?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
I think Erin Blanchfield is going to be swinging and missing and eating them a lot.
I think so too.
For the first 2 rounds.
Well, here's the thing.
I agree.
If it's only 3 rounds.
Yeah.
If Blanchfield can't get the takedown, which is very likely, she's going to be just lost on the feet against Rose.
It's actually 5.
What?
Yeah.
Either way. Don't care.
Rose went 5 with Tracy.
Yep. If
Tracy's overrated as shit.
I agree with that too. If Blanchfield can't get the takedown, dude, she's going to be lost on the feet.
Yes.
And even if she does get an early-ish takedown, there's 5 more rounds.
Yeah. Rose, he's not gonna get tired.
Blanchfield's got that fire in her eyes, bro.
I
can see it. I can see it when I watch her fight. She has got that dog in her.
Rose is gonna take control, and it's just gonna be.
But Rose. That's because we're basing this off of what we've seen her do before. But
her last 2 fights, bro, she looks great.
Yeah, but she's due for a loss. That's her whole fucking career. She's due for a goddamn loss.
Blanchfield.
She's due to let everyone down and like reassure them that like, I don't know if I should put her poster on my wall.
Blanchfield's not going to be the one to do that, bro.
I don't know. But Blanchfield's a dog.
Blanchfield
decision.
Chad,
I got Rose.
500
Rose is probably decision.
Yeah, I got Erin decision.
560 votes, 62% Rose. That's 93% decision. I'm going Rose decision all day.
100%.
I'm excited for this.
Finally, the fact that she's a dog is absolutely fucking.
That's crazy.
That's stupid as fuck.
I don't think it is. I mean, it's
like
I get it.
How do you even? How?
Here's the thing.
Erin's got 2 losses.
Former champ. I feel like most other former champs, if they were the underdog, you would be on the other side. Be like, what the fuck?
Do you think Blanchfield beats Zhang twice? No.
And Jhonata?
That's crazy.
Crazy. I think that her light has been fading for a while.
No, she's 32, bro.
I don't care. Don't care.
All right, ready for the main event?
Ready.
Brandon Moreno versus Amir Albazi.
Oh, this one sucks.
Brandon, the assassin baby Moreno. 21-8-2, coming off 2 losses in a row. Pantoja, title fight, split decision loss. Brandon Royval, split decision loss. Fighting out of Mexico, 30 years old, 5 feet 7 inches tall. Amir, the Prince Albazi, 17-1, coming off of a bunch of wins in a row. From Iraq,
Yikes.
Fighting out of Vegas.
Shout out.
31 years old.
Wonder why these picks are so biased.
5 feet 5 inches tall. Here's the thing.
Go ahead, John. I think you're going to say what I want to.
This is like the annual Moreno #1 contender fight. It happens every year. he looked bad against Royval last time.
Not very good.
The split decision,
crazy.
It was in Mexico, and I think that's the only reason that was a split decision because Royval beat him up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moreno looked terrible.
Yep.
But the thing is that Albazi against Kai was like the slowest paced flyweight fight you'll ever see. And Albazi still got tired. By the way, Albazi won that by split decision. I looked at MMA decisions, and I think there was 21 media members that scored that fight, and only, I think, 2 scored it for Albazi.
Wow.
And he won the fight, technically.
Albazi,
I like the guy. He's a good wrestler, but you look at his fights on UFC stats, he shoots no more than like 2 or 3 takedowns every fight. And against Kai, he got tired as fuck.
Yeah.
And it was not like a lot of volume. They were just touching, and he would shoot a couple takedowns.
Moreno's going to be harder to take down than Kai.
Exactly. Moreno runs around.
He's a scrambler
all over the place. But my thing is like, will Moreno actually sit down on some punches and touch Albazi enough?
No. I don't know if he will because of the threat of the takedown, maybe. But Moreno's also comfortable in those kind of scramble situations.
But also, again, none of these guys in this division knock anybody out. So it's going to be more of a will of attrition and who has the better night.
And that's with the Moreno. I think I definitely like have some recency bias negatively on him because against Royval, he was just running around and not landing anything the whole time.
Royval's fucking good though, man.
He is.
Not a cod.
I love Moreno. It has been, it sucks lately. The last few
due
fights.
For one though, man.
Yeah, and it's not like he fought nobody. He's fought killers.
Yeah, Pantoja and then Royval.
Yeah.
So Moreno's got 63% takedown D in the UFC. He got taken down 6 times by Pantoja.
That's
like once by Royval, once by Fig, once by Kai, twice by Fig, once by Fig.
I just don't know how long is he going to stay there though.
He's not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like I think Albazi.
How much is it going to matter in the judges at the commission of the place that they're fighting in?
I think Albazi, like, he's probably better than Moreno, definitely in the grappling and the wrestling, and I think he can hang with Moreno on the feet, but can he handle the pace
right
in order to hold him down?
I don't think
Moreno will go forever.
Right. Moreno via gas tank?
Yeah, I think if you're Moreno, you gotta like basically be like, I need to make this a gas tank fight.
I think
he needs to show up as his old self, essentially.
Yeah.
And not fuck up at all.
This one sucks.
This one's a hard one.
It's hard for me to pick against Moreno.
I love Moreno, but I think I also picked Albazi to be champ.
The what's better for the division is Albazi winning.
100%.
Yes.
Then you'll
and that's usually who gets the fucking decision win, which I think this is going decision, which is why I have Albazi.
Moreno, Pantoja, 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, Erin Blanchfield getting the win is probably better off long term for UFC in their pockets.
Nah.
Than Rose. No, dude. They already spent her. She's been made and spent.
Not a flyweight though. But obviously Erin's a younger chick. But yeah, -157 Moreno, +137 Albazi. That surprises me a little bit.
I thought it would be flip flops.
Yeah. Tapology votes 509, 65% Moreno, 83% decision. Is everything? All the odds
very weird
for you guys, but for me, everything has been exactly what I think.
Very weird for this card.
I've taken almost all the dogs.
Most of the underdogs have been picked more on Tapology tonight.
Right.
Which is really weird.
Yeah. I'm taking Moreno decision.
Me too.
I'm going Albazi decision.
I want Albazi to win.
I think that's
better for the
happen.
division.
I'm indifferent. I don't care.
I want Moreno to win, but I think Albazi's going to.
I'd probably rather see Moreno, but either way.
I think Moreno's the better fighter, but I think the fact that the UFC would benefit of Albazi is going to make me actually pick him just to be right in this rather than. So I'm going to choose my brain. I'm going to take Albazi decision. Not my heart, though. I'm going for Moreno.
If he can take him down and hold him down, then he wins.
Man, me and John saw Moreno get his belt, so like he's a little bit of a special guy in that regard.
Yeah.
I think he can take him down. I think he will take him down. I don't think he can hold him down. But then repeating that fucking cycle over 5 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to do that at all.
Here's the thing. Against Kai, he went 1 for 9.
Okay, exactly. And Kai is a fucking kickboxing ass little bastard.
Which Kai, I mean, he's got good takedown.
He does.
Like, I think, honestly, like the best in the division's history. But Albazi got tired as shit.
Right. Like you said.
Where is this? Where's this fight?
Canada.
Okay, so is the elevation nuts or no?
No.
Yeah.
If I'm Moreno and if I'm confident in my takedown D, I'm just like hands extremely up high, like just throwing nothing but just straight punches.
To try to get him to shoot.
Invite the takedown, like, and then get back up.
We'll say that.
Hey, take me down.
Yeah. Outside of the cage shit, Moreno is going to be uncomfortable, just being fucking freezing the entire week.
True.
So.
No.
That does
or
sometimes
he's like, oh,
kind of
hey,
fuck
look
with
at this.
fighters.
This is fun. I'm going to make a snow angel.
I think I'm a guy who ever was really like one shit off of being extremely uncomfortable in cold weather it wasn't exposed to it was Max. If my memory serves. Max is like kind of thrives in cold weather fights when he's like the only guy who does that shit.
Yeah. So you're going Albazi?
This one's tough. I want Moreno to win, but I think Albazi gets it done.
I agree.
Yeah.
I want Moreno to win because it serves me more than it serves the UFC for Moreno to win.
Shout out to Legos.
I'm going to take Moreno,
yeah,
like split, probably.
I could see a split for sure.
Yeah. All right. That was UFC Edmonton, but it's not called that, but that's where it's at. Fuck the Oilers.
Fuck the Oilers.
At HOR Podcast, Instagram. At Hungover Handwrite TikTok, our socials on the screen. You guys got any last thoughts on this card?
Hell yeah, brother!
It'll be a little fun one.
Yeah,
that's my thought.
I'm stoked about it.
I like Canada. I like Canada a lot, but I do kind of enjoy when like they lose every fight. Like that, the last card.
I enjoy when they lose every hockey game. I enjoy when they win every fight, though. I love Canadian fighters.
Okay.
And history shown that I love a lot of Canadian fighters. So
no, that's
I think they're going to take over.
That's a fun little card.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting.
I think Canada's
Black Beast, let's go. Come on.
When's the last time they were in goddamn Canada, let alone Edmonton, by the way? I mean, for real, though. It's been a long fucking time. Because they went through a stint of going to Canada all the time.
Shout out to Ryan Jimmo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Ryan
He's from there,
Jimmo.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I haven't heard that name in a fucking minute.
The fucking robot, dude.
R.I.P. Ryan Jimmo.
Yep, that's tough.
Tell us who you're picking in the comments.
What a...
Let us know.
Try to kill the mood before we get out of here. All right. See you next time.
Like and subscribe.
Later.